Okay, you can see it. Okay. In somewhere else, Kendall? Yeah. Okay. What's up, Emma?
Hi.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yep.
What's up, Ames? Hey, Savvy. All right, we'll give it one more minute. I think Liv's going to be joining us from Maine. And people might be chiming in, but if you have any questions ever, is that Audrey? Hi, Audrey. Hi, Liv. Can you hear me? Livia, can you hear me?
Hello?
Yeah, okay. Just make sure you can hear me. Now you can be muted. Bye. All right, so if you notice right away, they're doing something that we're going to be doing a ton too. They have a bunch of their players. Obviously, the USA is in blue. They have a bunch of their players lined up heavily on the left side. Okay. And they're going to all be going that way. All right. This ball is going to go back. It's going to pass these two players. And one of their center backs is going to come and play a long ball forward up until the other. And we're going to do this a lot. And the idea for us is that we try to get the ball in our opponent's end right away in the game and try to put them under pressure. And you'll see the same thing happen here. Good ball in, ball's in our opponent's end, and now we try to play. Let them be nervous with the beginning of the game and have the ball down in their end. The importance of speed dribbling. I think this is Alex Morgan. I'm not sure. But she's going to carry the ball 20, 30 yards at speed with this defender hot on her heels. Head up, looking. And again, we're talking about a lot this year about visual communication. This player's hands out. All right. She wants the ball in front of her. You're going to see more Alex Morgan dribble and then just play a perfectly slotted ball into the space for her teammate to run onto. Very little ball, little indecision here. Just seemed like there wasn't enough conviction from number 6 to really try to go to goal. That was Williams. Okay. All right, for our attacking midfielders or center midfielders, that's Rose Lavelle, right? You're going to see her in a number of situations. Whoops, what's going on? You're going to see her in a number of situations as this ball goes forward. Let's try to find Rose. She's not even in the screen. Okay. So you're going to I want you to just watch Rose. Okay. And as this ball goes forward, all the defenders' eyes start looking this way. They kind of will lose Rose and she'll just kind of sit in a pocket of space and arrive late. Okay. Look at all the space. Even Marta, their Brazil's number 10, who's their best player, can't recover in time. This space in here is going to be really dangerous to attack from our wide players. Okay. Good ball in. Rose almost gets there with a side foot. You're going to see the same thing here. Okay. This is Rose. And you're going to watch all the defenders as we get the ball wide. You're going to watch all the defenders drop and open up a ton of space in our midfield. And this is where we want to make sure we're not getting our midfielders what we call flat. If our forwards are in one line, we rarely want our midfielders in that same line. Look at all the space Rose has for a pullback. That was just a really good goal. Kristen Press is going to be going up the left side. Again, defender's going to overcommit. She's going to cut into her right foot, and that's just a curler side of her foot. I think you'll see it in slow motion a little bit better, but that's just her side of the foot.
And his goal is quintessential USA under USWNT. It's that ball out to the wide area with Lindsay Horan pulling essential USA.
As soon as Press, I just want you to watch her right here. As soon as she recognizes that this ball goes out wide and this player out here has time and space, you're going to watch Press's run to get into a dangerous space. And we talk about that all the time. feel I have to look at you guys when I'm talking to you, but we're going to talk about that all the time. When your teammates have time and space on the ball and they can get their head up, especially our midfielders and defenders, if they can get their head up, that's our forwards time to start moving and getting into dangerous spaces. Because if Madigan's playing in the center midfield and she looks up, she's going to have that ability to find that killer pass, that dangerous pass. We want to make sure our forwards are moving and trying to get in those dangerous spaces.
Under Vlaco of Noski, it's that ball out to the wide area with Lindsay Horan pulling wide, and again.
And then you're just going to watch this Brazilian defender just overcommit. She's going to go too fast. She's going to come in too fast. She's not going to slow down, and she's going to let press get across her to get inside and to get into more dangerous area. Or again, if there was just a little more patience from this defender to just cut off the angle and make sure press goes this way and not inside of the field, the defender would have done her job. Overcommits. Let's press get to the inside and just watch the angle that she scores from. Brazilian defender overcommits. Press gets inside. Curls it in. Really good goal. Little peek from press again. Little peek. Cuts inside. Didn't even look at the goal. Just had a sense. Look at her face. Never looks at the goal right here. Head on the ball. Eyes on the ball. She knows. She's got that sense of where that goal is. And just watch her toe up. Right now, I'm going to back it up one more time so you can see the technique. Try to stop it right when she hits the ball. Toe up inside of her foot. She's just trying to put some spin on that ball and curl it in the far corner. Really good goal. All right, for our forwards. And again, Marta is one of the best players in the world. She's a Brazilian number 10. This ball's coming in down the line. Marta's just going to dummy it. Not even touch it. She's just going to dummy it. Trust that it's going to take a chance that it's going to miss the defender, and she's going to sprint. Ball into Marta's feet here. Dummy, and she's off. Oh, that wasn't even Marta. That was Davinia. Again, lots of good stuff here. All right, this is and they might be playing a 2-forward system, but again, if you look at this far player, if she's just a cheerleader and she's just thinking Davinia is going to go to goal and it's going to be okay, nothing happens here. There's no chance on goal. Instead, she busts her butt to get forward and actually ends up making a diagonal run toward this side of the field to get the ball. I don't know if we'll see her the whole time in frame, but this is where she starts. That's the girl who's going to get the shot off. She came from all the way over here to make this run. All right, and notice the key here also is that this pass is a smart pass. Davinia, number 9, knows that this player is making a diagonal run. This pass is not into feet here. This pass is just into the dangerous space behind the U.S. defender, allowing her teammate to run in. Such a really good pass. And this is what we call it's a straight pass, straight up the field to a diagonal run. Got to be a shot quicker. But from a defensive standpoint, I think this is Crystal Dunn right here. She's beat right now. Okay. And if you watch this play, she's out of position right now. She's out of position, but this is all heart. It's all heart to fly back here. And she takes a flying leap, a slide tackle to block the shot at the last minute. Really good block. Just really good defending.
It's an interesting decision with Marta on this side and with Raffaele as well in the center back.
Again, it's good creativity, right, from Rose. But you notice first the cross right here. Again, we're talking about this a lot. This is called an angle back. The closer that you get to this end line, the more your cross has to come back away from the keeper. This cross does nothing for us, really. Brings the keeper into play. It's got to be angled back to give your teammates a chance to do something. Okay, this is just good skill by Rose. Quick change of direction, touch it in the penalty area, tries to get a shot off. For our goalkeepers, all bunch of you that might play. Ball in trouble, nothing wrong with swatting it out with a big paw. That was Marta. Just watch this give and go. Right now, she knows exactly what she wants to do. She sees a forward's feet available, and you'll watch Marta just pass and keep her run going. Really good give and go. If we can get these give and goes down, especially in danger areas like this, if we can get two players to recognize that this is on, we're going to shred teams. Watch how quick it is. Could be an angle back, cross the 6-yard box. Another angle back. Okay, and the last thing that I'll say here after this give and go is right now there's a lot of ways to cross the ball, right? This cross is nowhere close to this end line. Okay, so this is what we call an early cross. Perfect to just bend it into this space behind where the USA defenders are running. Okay, that's a really good cross. If it gets closer to the end line, now she's just trying to play it somewhere across this 6-yard box. All right, this box is 6 yards away from goal. Getting crosses along that 6-yard box is really tough because it's a little far out for the keeper to come and get. All right, and a lot of times for defenders who are running backward to their own goal, they're in trouble, right? If they know if they're running back to their own goal and they touch the ball, it's going toward their goal, not away from their goal. So it can throw a lot of different confusion into things. Dangerous pass right there. Close to the end line, angle backwards. Good try. She might have been able to slot that across to the 6-yard box. Maybe not. Across the 6-yard box. Volley. Maybe a little selfish there by Rose. This was almost a good, and this is what we're talking about in our ball striking. This is a long diagonal ball. And you can see right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Brazilian defenders on that side of the field. Okay. Really tough to do anything in that area. All right. So we want to look at a long switch. This is good technique. She's got to try to overhit it though. Got to take this defender out of play so that ball can go over her. But the idea was right. Right now, this is what I yell at like Sienna all the time in terms of wanting to demand the ball. All right. Right now, 13 should be demanding that ball. She should be demanding it with her visual communication, hand out. Okay. And where she wants the ball. And she should be demanding it with her voice. If we let this play, it looks like she doesn't want the ball. She's just jogging right now. Even right now, she should just pull wide a little bit, but always look like she wants the ball. She just doesn't look like she wants it. So Rose goes on her own. She's being what we call reactive, not proactive. Reactive means you're going to react to when the ball's played. Proactive means you're going to make something happen. And again, we want players that are proactive. Another give and go. Angle back, top of the 6. Another good long ball by Brazil. Good overlap, 2v2. Okay. Again, to me, this is just lazy. All right. Maybe it's, I don't know, it's the end of the first half. 2v2 right now. Not good for us as a defending team. 2v2, great for the attacking team. We always want to have numbers up. Okay. But right now, there's a player that's coming from this end that you'll see that's making an overlap, and she's going to play a good ball through. But I just want you to watch this player, cheerleader. Okay. Not anticipating what's going on. If there's going to be an overlap on this side of the field and we're going to get the ball into this area, this player better work her butt off to get free. All right. And just watch. You're just going to see, I'm going to rewind it a little bit, but I just want you to key on this player and watch what she could have done. Granted, last minute of the first half, maybe she's dead tired. Overlaps coming. Just no anticipation, right? That ball goes here, goes wide, crosses coming. This player better get into that near post area, and she better beat this player to the ball, right? There's just no conviction. There's no purpose. Just reacting, not anticipating what's going to happen. Second half, overcommitting again from the Brazil defender. That's just good stuff by Press. Really big save. Pulls out wide. Immediately, you can tell when I talk about that conviction or that purpose, you can tell what Press wants to do. She's going to make something happen. She's going to try to get into that box. Beats one defender, looks for a cross, little hip swivel, little TikTok move. Yeah, that's a player that wants to make something happen. She's not reacting to it. Okay, good save. Anything that we can do to put the ball in this kind of area, we're going to score a lot of goals on. Right? Here, just notice she's got time and space on the ball. All right, there's no need. Nothing's written in stone that you have to attack this end line to get a cross off. Okay, this is what we call an early cross. She's got time and space. Get the ball in the danger area. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Anything good can happen when we put the ball in front of our opponent's goal. Oop, little nutmeg. Really good ball. Yeah, not good enough though. But the ball is great. And I'm going to say it till I'm blue in the face. Time and space on the ball. Time and space on the ball. Forwards got to get dangerous. This pass has to beat. Again, I call them garbage cans, and the new players will understand why, because we do a lot with garbage cans in the winter and trying to get the ball past the garbage cans and recognize to get the ball into space, not into feet. Okay, so 2 yellow garbage cans there that we're trying to get the ball past. Great pass. Let your forward run to goal. Good defending by the Brazilian team. Just not good enough to get. That's not a good enough threat from our players. Fine, strike from distance.
One of the tiebreakers, the last one, is a FIFA.
Another good long ball down the line.
They've got so many yellow cards now.
Number 11 running into the box. Try it.
Giusinara's pass. Slipping away, Julia. Out wide on the right.
Overcommitted. Good ball. Again, just the danger, right? As we're defending. Really good ball with the outside of her foot. This defender right here. Her job is not to dive in and let this player get to the inside. Her job is to shepherd that player and get in front of her and pressure her, but make sure that she goes that way and not this way, or we're in trouble. That was a good fake shot too. Now it's ball at the top of the 6. Lots of confusion.
Great opportunities now for Brazil in the last 2 or 3.
Marta looks like she has lipstick on, doesn't she?
There was going to be a narrow channel to cut that ball back into Rapinoe, but you're right. I think it was a good option.
Ball into the box. All right. This is the last thing we're going to see, but I want to show you what Rapinoe does. That's so good. One to get a foot on the volley, is really good. Great cross, attacking the ball, getting anything on target. But watch right here. When we do our crossing and finishing, I always tell you to go away from the crosser. Crosser's coming down here. All right. Rapinoe goes away from the crosser. She forces this defender to either look at the ball or look at Rapinoe. All right. If Rapinoe would have gone this way, the defender could see Megan and could see the ball that's out here. Okay. Instead, and I'll play this in real time so you see it. Instead, Rapinoe does the right thing by moving away from the ball, forces this defender right here to make a choice. And then it's cutting inside to find it. All right. Really smart run. Okay. Now she's on the backside of the defender. Defender's lost her. All right. And all that was stepping away a little bit. And now she's making that run into the danger area. One more time. Step away, change your direction, attack the ball. Really good goal to be learned. And again, it's always good to watch high-level soccer. Some of you might have seen your hair's like blowing in the wind or something. What do you got going on over there? Where'd you go?
My fan's on.
You got a fan? Your hair's like we should all get fans out here. All right, ladies, appreciate your time. That's all I got for you. See you.